What is up, agency gang? Yes sir. Now y'all boys, I am bringing you guys a new game, as you can see by the title and thumbnail, based off Black Clover. And right now I'm going to put my hands in the air and say I was wrong. I was genuinely wrong. Now you may be wondering why I'm saying that. The reason why I'm saying that is because in the past I have said multiple times, Black Clover is a good anime, but it's not an anime that's going to be easily adapted into a Roblox anime game. And from past experiences, there's been I think 2 or 3 Black Clover games in the past. They've all just kind of been really bland. They've all had really bad progression. The combat was very mid, and the abilities were just a bit lackluster. The only thing I really have to show you guys is a video, and the video is a early combat test sneak. But just based off this sneak, you can tell the game does have a bit of potential. The combat looks really good. I'm gonna let you guys watch the clip in a second, but bro, take this in, and after you guys watch the clip, we're gonna go over the clip again just so y'all can see just how good this is. Okay, so we got the clip up. Now you may be wondering, Ags, who are the developers of the game? What's the Discord? All of that. Discord link is going to be down in the description below. So you guys go inside the Discord and make sure you show love. This is being made by the same developers that were making the most anticipated Hunter x Hunter game, in my opinion, which is Hunter x Tales. If you remember from this video, I showed y'all boys clips on Hunter x Tales and I talked a little bit about it. I'm not gonna lie, out of all the Hunter x Hunter games coming out, Hunter x Tales is the one I'm looking forward to the most, but I'm looking forward to all of the games that were covered in that video, so don't worry, I'm not being biased. Hunter x Tales looks really good, and not only with that, the same developers are working on this Black Clover game. I'm actually expecting this to be somewhat good, bro, because AB is one of those developers that actually puts the work in, and we know something good is gonna come of that. But yeah, let's get into the clip. So first thing I noticed, right, is, hold up, let's see if we can get there. Decent looking abilities. This looks like a base spear, so I'm not really expecting much from it. And as you can see, one of them has the Clover out, normal block break, and the other one brings their Clover out but doesn't actually like use it. So I'm thinking you can't have your Clover out and use weapons at the same time. You're gonna have to switch between the two. Yeah, see, look at that. See, look, he brings his book out and then he uses his ability. But when he's M1ing with his spear, it doesn't look like his book is out. So that's a what, perfect block? Or that's not a perfect block. That looks like some sort of parry. So we're going to be able to parry in the game. I did notice there's some sort of perfect dodge mechanic as well. You can perfect dodge. Look, that little after image. So if you time your dodge perfectly, it'll bring up a little after image. I'm just going to call it perfect dodging. And then you got the parry or perfect block. It might be a perfect block. I do like the fact that the perfect block isn't an over-the-top animation, and it's pretty instant. But yeah, no, this is like a very early version of the game, so I'm not too sure why they're wearing baseball caps. But regardless, it looks good, bro. The game really looks good. Now, there's a lot of things that we can actually talk about in terms of the game. In terms of progression, I do want to know how it works. Is it going to be like every other Black Clover game where they just say, oh, go find the cat in the village, or some sort of delivery quest? You have to deliver a turnip across the map. Like, there's a lot of tedious quests like that in games like this. Was it going to be an actual progression system? You get your Grimoire, you're going to have to progress with the Grimoire to unlock new abilities. You're going to have to find scrolls to unlock new abilities. I do think that would be a good idea. You can unlock legendary abilities by finding scrolls around the map or completing some sort of dungeon or cave, because in Black Clover there's the dungeons, and dungeons, at the end of the dungeons they have, you know, magical items and artifacts in Black Clover. Well, at least at the beginning of Black Clover, it's not like that now. But still, there's high spiritual, high magical areas that people go to train. Are we gonna get that in this game too? I'm really curious to see how progression is gonna be. Also, with spells, is there gonna be like attack spells, defensive spells, utility spells, healing spells, spells that allow you to, that increase agility? Obviously, wind is an agile element. Are you gonna have like boosted agility with wind magic? Usually with water is associated with healing. Are we gonna be able to heal if we go water? Are we gonna be able to mix between the defensive spells and offensive spells? There's so much you can actually do, but you just have to do it right. I don't really want it to be, okay, you're level 15, you've unlocked a new spell. It'll be kind of boring, it's kind of linear. Whereas if you made it diverse, people can change up the builds with, depending on the Grimoire. Maybe 5-leaf Grimoires, there's different demons. So there's different demons in the game, and you have a chance, or you're able to unlock a 5-leaf Grimoire. And with those Grimoires, maybe they have really high attack, like they specialize in attacks, like really high attacks, really good at powerful attacks, but they lack defensive capabilities. And so let's say they're high agile and high attack, but they don't have really any good defensive capabilities or defensive spells, which means players that don't have 5-leaf Grimoires are able to counter those guys because they're going to have good defensive spells to counteract their high or offensive spells. I don't know, it's going to be nice to see where the game goes in the future. I don't really feel like it's going to be that complex or that in depth because, you know, Roblox, I guess. But it would be nice to see, you know, the game not just be, I'm level 20, I unlocked a new spell. It'll be nice to see player diversity, people being able to change the Grimoire builds. It'll be cool. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling now. Really looking forward to this game. But that's the end of the video. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Peace.